The calendar still says January, but it's time to get ready for the Taylor baseball season. And joining me today is the head coach of the Trojans, Kyle Gould. And Kyle, the team opens up earlier than they have in most recent years. What have you had to change to get the team ready for this early start here at the end of January?
Yeah, it's really unique. We had intended every 4 years we do a mission trip during January term, and we had flights booked. We intended to go to Cuba, but because of some of the things going on in the world, we weren't able to make that trip. So we had decided to switch gears and just head down to Fort Lauderdale. And while we were down there, we figured we might try to play a little bit. So we just got going a little bit earlier in December, and I know the guys have worked really hard here over Christmas break, and we'll head down there and you know, as part of the many other things we're doing, we'll be able to play some games.
Last year was a record-breaking season for your offense, best offensive season in program history, and you bring two of the big guys back in Jared Atkins and Nathan Taggart. They were both All-Americans a year ago. What have they done to improve upon record-breaking seasons in their own right and help the team get better as you guys get ready here for 2018?
Yeah, so we return really probably the 11 guys who saw the most time last year, and so it is unique to have so many guys back, and certainly Nathan and Jared had incredible years and All-American years, and Tanner Watson had an incredible year, and many other guys. Sam Weiss was an all-conference performer, and so it is unique to bring back that many guys, and so I think they've worked really hard. I think they're better players, but some of the statistics they put up last year could be really difficult to match, and they could. Jared, Nathan, guys like that. Jared hit 16 home runs, stole 35 bases. Nathan led the NAI in hits and doubles in regular season play. They could have a great year and not top those numbers.
Last year's senior class was all pitchers. So you have some transfers, you have some freshmen coming in trying to fill those voids. How have they looked here in preseason work?
Yeah, we certainly miss those guys. We miss Luke and Logan and Jordan and Colin. They were great guys. And but really, we have some good young pitchers, some freshmen, and Tucker Waddup's transferred in. He should be ready to make an instant impact. But really the biggest thing is how much of our sophomores and juniors progressed and how much better have the guys, the returning guys, gotten. I think is going to be the bigger indication, and we've been really pleased. Those guys have worked really hard with our pitching coach. I think they've made some strides, and I think we're going to see some development out of returning pitchers.
Last thing here, Kyle, as we wrap up, we're inside the hitting barn that you and the softball team use. Newly renovated, fresh paint on here. What's it been like to get in here and use this renovated facility, and how has it helped the Taylor baseball program?
Well, it's been a big thing for all of us, really. Baseball, softball, and also football. All three of us kind of partnered together, and so what you see is, like, you know, the turf that they can work out on, they can run sprints, they can do pretty much anything on, and then the netting system we did is really, we're really happy with it. I think it's as good as anything you'll see out there. So it's a great, it's just a great place where we can get our whole team in here to hit and do all sorts of different things, whether it's live stuff with the pitchers or you know, have 15, 20 guys in here hitting. So it's been a great place. Our guys have enjoyed it. They've worked really hard in here, and hopefully it shows up on the field.
Well, Kyle, good luck with these early games here in January down in Florida, and before we know it, you guys will be here to open up the home portion of your schedule in the middle of February.
Thanks, Rick. Look forward to it.
That's Taylor baseball head coach Kyle Gould joining me here today. If you can't make it out to Winter Holder Field to watch the Trojans live and in person, you can watch all their home games streamed live on the Trojan Sports Network. Just log on to athletics.taylor.edu. For Taylor baseball head coach Kyle Gould, Rick Johnston, Trojan Sports Network.